Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Summer. So apparently there's an update. I can call it an update. You know, I've spoken in previous videos about Sophia Momodu. If you don't know who we're talking about, Sophia Momodu is a baby mama to a popular Nigerian singer called Davido. Just so that anyone that comes across this and does not know will understand what we're talking about. Previous video I made, I said that she needs people to advise her. Something about she needs people to give her good advice. I said, well, maybe it's possible she's getting good advice, but she's not taking it. Because see, I always tell people there are two options in every advice, right? Option one is to take it, and option two is to leave it. There's this man called Dele Momodu. He's her uncle. Before I say anything else, this is her uncle that reportedly, you see, I was not into content creation, so I didn't know too much about it then. But let's say years ago, when this Sophia's baby was born, there was a time when they said Davido wanted to take the child and travel and something like that. Somehow the girl was not happy for Davido to travel with the girl, and then all of that, I think at the airport, there was a big hoopla then. This Dele Momodu, her uncle, you know, played a big role then to make sure that David didn't have it his way. And I think they were able to stop Davido at the airport. I can't remember how the story went, but that happened. Let's not forget that this her uncle was on her side and fought against Davido. Now, I know that after him and Davido made peace, I remember there was a time it went viral that this her uncle and Davido shook hands and kind of made peace and all of that. Now, since this girl has been coming online and complaining that she's the father and mother of her child, you know, she's the one playing the role of father and mother, and she even threatened, I can call it a threat, you know, she even threatened that, or she said that she was going to change the girl's name to her own last name, you know, stuff like that. This her uncle apparently on her birthday made the post, and he gave her an advice. This is his post. He said, "Happy birthday, my darling." He tagged her and said, as you are, oh, by the way, apparently this baby mama has unfollowed the uncle on Instagram. Some reports said because the uncle is still friends with Davido and Davido's family, which is the Dele family, right? Okay, that is why she unfollowed him. So I don't know, does it mean she wants the uncle to be enemies to this family? Okay, this is his post. He said, "Happy birthday to my darling, the Sophia Momodu. As you add 1 year to your age today, may God Almighty continue to grant you favor, grace, peace, wisdom, prosperity, and excellent health." And he said, above all, that is very important. He said, above all, calm down. Those two words, calm down. And then he said, love you always. Okay, now this is a very good advice, right? Okay, let me read a few comments that people left. Right? This comment said, she needs to move on and marry someone. She continues to hurt herself by hoping Davido will marry many wives at a go. But Davido has been taking care until she said Imade can't go visit her dad without her anymore because of what happened. Moving on is the best advice. This is somebody's opinion, right? I don't know if who told them that, or they told them she said that. I don't know if she said that, but let me just read the comments. Another one said, after calming down, because that's what the uncle advised her, he said, please advise her to marry this year so everyone can have peace. Thanks. Okay, another comment says, just love, you know, she can still have peace without being married. Let me just emphasize on that. Marriage is a beautiful thing, but it doesn't always have to be that it's a marriage that is going to be peace. You know what I mean? Okay. This one said, just love the calm down part of this message. It's hard being a single mom. This I know firsthand, as I'm one. And worse is to have a baby daddy that's capable of providing but chose not to for reasons best known to him. I don't know why. I may be wrong, but I find it hard to believe that Davido that throws money like this will not provide for his child. I don't know. I may be wrong, but I'm just saying this is what I'm saying from what we have seen. Okay. And then this one says, but I think there's something going on that they are not really spitting out everything properly so that this whole thing can make sense to us. But anyways, and then it says, and this, I keep saying it, there's a message there for a lot of our young girls, our young men, everybody out there, even women that are divorced or something happened, whatever. Okay, but I always say, and a lot of baby mamas out there, and it says, but I always say, whatever you put out there on the internet remains forever and comes back to haunt you or your child. So whatever we do, let's always and always put our kids first and not put them in a situation that will embarrass them in future. Calm down, love. God made you her mom because he knows you are strong enough. You are capable. Me, I feel like we should leave God out of this. the idea of to have children out of wedlock, God is not involved. You understand? It wouldn't be God's will for all of us. If your marriage broke up or whatever, I don't want to believe that God that wanted your marriage to break up, and that's why you're raising them alone. So okay, let me leave that. And then it says, you will always have abundantly to cater for her, always. Okay. And then this one says, Davido is a good father to all his kids. Let Sophia tell us what she wants. Her uncle know the real truth. That's why he said calm down. I'm telling you guys, I feel like there is something else that she's not saying. This is a reply to that other woman that said she has experience firsthand. She said, the Sophia told you Davido is not taking care of her daughter or not taking care of her. So see right up with no backup. Stay away from family matter. They will co-parent one day still. So rest. And this one says, another reply to the woman that said she knows this firsthand, is the audacity for you to conclude that Davido has not been taking care of his kids. Please, how do you know this? Do you stay with them? You people should be resting on this internet. Is your guys for me? Let me say this, right? When I spoke about it, I think some people, they don't get me. You don't empower a woman by leading her on the wrong path. You don't empower a woman by encouraging her to stay still, or encouraging her to hold on to grudge, or encouraging her to, you know, come on the internet and put family drama on the internet. You don't empower a woman by encouraging her to be stagnant. I said it in that video. If truly Davido is not providing for this child, this girl is well connected enough. She's not a girl from anyhow family. They can, okay, if they don't want to go to court first, our traditional African way, this her uncle now is connected, is a family friend to their Dele case. This her uncle can play a massive role in speaking with Dele family elders and say, provide for my niece's child. You get my point? So that's what I'm telling you guys. I don't believe there is money. There is something they are not saying. So if you really want to advise her as a woman, the best advice is let her go through the elders first and say, Davido is not providing. And then the elders will sit down and will speak to, we have seen Davido's father with this child. And you can see this man is proud of his grandchildren. He plastered them on the walls of his house. And you will not tell him that his grandchild is not being provided for. Such a man is a lie. And we have seen it, that Davido seems to be someone that listens to his father. From what we have seen, right? She can go through the elders and the elders can get involved. But like I told you guys, I don't know why I don't believe that Davido is not providing. But remember that specifically what Sophia has said is that she is the father and the mother. She has not specifically said that Davido is not providing financially for his child. She has not said that Davido is not financially providing for the child. He's not paying school fees. He's not, do you know what I mean? Specifically. That's why I say all this beating around the bush and the way she's doing, I've said the word jangolova of words. She's not spilling it out. And for the fact that she has not said it, there's a reason why she has never come out and said Davido is not providing financially for that child. Okay? That's that. If elders do not work, go to court. Let me tell you, if she had come to drag him on the internet and said, we did family meeting and the elders put him out, he did not still do what they said. And after that, I've taken him to court, he did not do that. And then after that, she now comes and start dragging him and say, people will say, a lot of people will blast Davido and say, oh, you're wearing bling bling and your child, you have not paid. I know people, Nigerians will drag this guy on the internet, but she has not said it specifically. You understand? So those are the steps to take. Let me say about being a parent to that child, it's going to be tricky. You know why? So I asked somebody in the comment section, I said, tell me how a man that has 4 or 5 children from 5 different women, right? None of them has 2 children for him. Everybody has one. One is in another state. One is in America. Let's not forget. There's one that although he has denied that is not his child, in Ibadan. There's one in London. There's one in America. So tell me how he's going to talk all those children to bed at night, as a father typically would do in a home where it's a husband and wife and children. This is a message to baby mamas and aspiring baby mamas. This is what you're signing up for. How will he read them bedtime stories at night? And he's a married man now. Let's not forget that. When he was single, he can decide to be jangoloving up at that. But a married man cannot tell the wife, I'm going to Ibadan to go and put my child to sleep. Oh, sorry, I'm going to London to go and put my child to sleep. And then I'll come back in the morning. I'll be like, how? Or I'm going to America to go. It's not that possible. Let me, even the Chioma that is the one that he has a child that is married to, even with his music career, he may not still be available like that to Chioma. He may not be. As in, parents teachers meeting, this one, he may not be. He may have to plan. But as a married man, how many women would like their husband to go to their ex to go and spend the night because they want to tuck the child into bed at night? Or go to the house to go and spend time because you want to go be with my child? No. The maximum is the mother will send the children to come and visit their father. That is how it would work. Message for baby mamas, baby mama aspirants. This is what you're signing up for. Let me tell you, there is a reason why the so-called developed part of the world, like America, if a man no pay child support, when you take them to court, it's even the court that will be deducting it from his salary and give him change after they've deducted it. You understand? But guess what? There is actually no court of law that forces a father to be physically present in the child's life. You get why? Because it's a choice. If they fail, it is their loss. You understand? But to provide for a child should not be a choice. You brought them to this world, you must provide. Financially, you have to. So why can't people advise her? Hold on to those ones that you can actually hold on to. Financially provide. If he chooses not to be in his child's life, let that be his loss. Focus on those ones that you know are achievable. Financial support for that child. Fight for it if truly this guy is not providing. This is why people are bashing her. This is not bashing. You know, people are telling her the truth. This is the life of a baby mama. A baby mama cannot have that man present. He cannot. Divorced women too have their own stories to tell. Not to talk of baby mama. So if you say your fear, she said it that her biggest fear was to raise a child alone. I don't know her age, but that fear was not strong enough. If that fear was strong enough, she could have prevented being pregnant. She could have avoided it happening. She could have. And then if it's okay, Bele enter, they no plan them. You have to accept. This life, there are a lot of things we did not want. And it happened. We accept it and we move on. So this is how I feel about it. And her uncle is telling her, calm down. For that man to tell her to calm down, there is something this man knows as a family member. So I have said it, or is my opinion, and it may be wrong, and I will say it again. These are the kind of topics that even in your house, brother and sister will disagree on their opinions will be different. Best friends can disagree. So you are free to disagree with me, but this is my own opinion I'm sharing. You're free to have a different opinion. That is fine. That is no problem at all. But my opinion is this. Why is it after Davido married Chioma? How come we never had this issue? Never. Until after Davido got married to Chioma. I personally, like I said in my other video, I think maybe there was that a bit of a hope that maybe she may end up being the one that he would marry. And it ended up not happening. And now she's struggling with it. And I'm saying it again that no matter how free Davido, so people say Davido was sleeping with her. She said, okay, even if Davido was sleeping with her. And now he's now married. And he decided not to sleep with her anymore. He has a right to. And that is the right thing to do. Let's be honest. So is Davido still going to continue sleeping with her even after he got married and he settled? Of course not. You know? So there must be a difference. Maybe he used to call her more. And now he knows I'm a married man. I have to release it. And he's not calling her before. Maybe he used to call her and chat with her. But now he's not doing it. He has the right not to do it. That is my opinion. As always, whatever your opinions are, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.